Okay guys, so this is it, it's Planet Murder. This is the game that I've been having messages about. This is the game that we've all been waiting to play, and today we've got some very exciting people with us. Let's just have a quick overview of the red, the purple and the grey. What a beautiful sight. And I've got, starting with, Marnus Augustus Calgar. What are you playing?
Lunar Wolves.
Fantastic.
Horus.
Horus all the way. OPN.
Blood Angels with Sanguinius.
Aye.
Emperor's Children with Saltavix.
Aye, here we go. Next one.
Blood Angels, Captain Furiosa.
Oh, I know who you are.
I'm playing the bad guys.
You're playing the bad guys. Megarachnids.
Megarachnids as well.
Triss.
Emperor's Children, Fulgrim.
Yeah, Red Steel Alton.
And more spiders, more megarachnids. It's going to be vicious.
It is going to be vicious. This is going to be a nasty, nasty game. So let's just go over the quick basic rules of this game. They have to set up down the centre, as they have, as you can see. Then we have all the bad guys coming in from either side, left and right. They can't deploy from the end side of the tables, and they can't deploy from this side of the table. It's got to be the left and right sides of the table. In the centre, well, on the corner side there, that represents the giant tree that has created the storms that stop anything from deploying in. So until that's destroyed, and that's an armour rating 14, and that's got 6 structure points. 6 structure points. Until that's destroyed, armour rating 14, 6 structure points. Until that's destroyed, nothing can deploy onto this table. That means no reserves can come in except for the termites. No bombardments can come down. Nothing. It is an enclosed blanket. Nothing. They can't see what's going on down below. They can't communicate up above. And this is going to be a very nasty game. So we also have, to make it even worse, there is also a restriction on what they can see. Big Gribblies and Flyers can see everything on the table, but troops, vehicles can only see a few inches in front of them, so it's like the night fighting rule, for example. Okay, so we're going to jump into this game. I will see you at the end of turn 1, and we'll catch you later. Okay guys, welcome back. So it's the end of the first turn for both sides. We're going to start with the Megarachnids, and our favourite little monkey man is going to tell us what we do, or what we did. Okay, go for it.
So we moved on from the side of for the board edge, so everything arrived. You can see the massive swathes of things this side and also the far side. The army's been built to be like it was on Murder, so they are just all we've done is charge forward, ready to really get into grips of things. So not much shooting. We had our big kind of super heavy vehicle walker here shoot into the Terminators and kill one of them, but I don't think we did anything else with shooting. And then we were out of charge range, so on their turn when we were charged, Luke's lost a squad of Terminators over there to the horde of the Gene Stealer models,
Which is just there.
and the Emperor's Children have taken a fairly significant beating over there to the little silver-bladed spiders. In our shooting phase, as you can see, there's the kind of plasma ball thrower thing over the far side, and that dropped a big steaming chunk of plasma on Jamie's head and killed
They killed 2 assault marines, a rhino, took the void shield off the Night Warden and immobilised Rylanar.
Wow, so it's pretty. He said he did a lot of damage to it.
The Emperor's Children have taken the flak, taken most of the flak, but
Yeah.
some of the Lunar Wolf bikers have been killed by some of the spiders down there as well, and Blood Angels have lost some Terminators. We've lost like a series of scarab swarms that we had, just little baby spiders.
Yeah, and we lost a character model down the other end.
Yeah, one of our big walkers.
Okay, so let's walk over to the big guys that are over here. This is Sean.
Alright guys.
And with Mac. Are you ready for it? Go on, let's just have a little overview of what you guys have done.
Okay, minor movement. We had an assault down here with some spiders and the bikes are pretty much still stuck in combat there. Lots of shooting from my tanks and troops down here, which has whittled down this 30 odd group quite nicely. The termite came up there, and the termite shot at the tree and didn't do anything, and the assault squad shot at that 6-legged thing there
The lobber.
and didn't do an awful lot on that either. All of the shots for the Lunar Wolves either missed or ineffectual. Blood Angels.
Go on,
Right,
Painter
well,
Nerd.
The Predator killed about 4 or 5 guys down there. Did quite well actually. Predator, how did that fare? Didn't roll that one.
Killed 3 Judas.
Killed 3 Judas just now. That did not too bad as well. Terminators shot into a group of, there wasn't Steelers, was there?
No, these are spiders.
Just spiders, yeah. And then just finished them off in the assault and killed a few Steelers down there with the other bowl and shot into them with the tactical squad there. And I think that was it.
Yeah, so it's been, all in all, it's been quite heavy, isn't it? Trish, you happy with everything so far? You've not died yet?
No,
Who's let you down the most?
Hey! Come on!
My actual partner.
Yeah. Okay, so all in all, it's been a fantastic first turn. The megarachnids have moved in. The defence line that was in the centre is now starting to spread out to encounter them. And now we're going to move over to turn 2. So we'll see you at the end of turn 2. Hi guys, so here we are. It's the end of turn 2. It's been a very nasty round. Okay, so Matt, will you lead us through what the megarachnids have done?
Died, but given as good as they've got. So if we start down here, you'll notice that these squads have been thinned significantly. The Gene Stealers have been a pain in the backside because they're 20-man strong squads.
Just before you go on, just in case anybody goes, why are you using Gene Stealers and megarachnids? We're just using the models, but we've created our own stats for them. Okay, go for it.
So they've been like really bad. They're 20-man strong squad. So some combined effort from the Emperor's Children and Sons of Horus, Lunar Wolves, sorry, have really thinned the numbers down there. So we're looking quite weak on this flank.
It's actually really gone down. There's a hell of a lot there.
Yeah. The squad of Gene Stealers here managed to kill a tactical squad and were inclined, so rewarded by being smacked up by some Terminators.
Nice. And that's so the Emperor's Children come out and did that.
The first Primarch.
This is it. This is exciting. This is the first Primarch to actually get out of his vehicle. So we've got Sanguinius there, and if anybody's seen that before, I think that's on your channel, isn't it?
Yes.
So if you haven't seen it, go check out Orc Painter Nerd because it's a really beautiful model. Just have a quick look. Very nice. Very nice. Carry on.
So we had a big walker thing here that was, shot to pieces by the Olympia Storm Tank earlier in the game. So it had its drive. It was at half movement. It wasn't doing very much, and Sanguinius came and smacked it around a little bit. Up here we've got more kind of gaunts milling around, moving.
Hold on, so we've lost the big thingy.
Lost the big thingy, yeah, the big walker thingy that was there.
I can't believe you took out my big thingy. Right then.
It's those fluttering wings.
I know, it just came down out of nowhere. Okay then, so we've got here.
We've got some bugs and stuff just moving up, conversion on the tactical squads that are there. We've had
Emperor's Children's tactical squads that's sitting there.
Yeah, we've had these little bladed spider things that have been absolute menace, wrecking the AP3 attacks.
Well, they're Space Marine hunters, aren't they?
Yeah, they've been wrecking Space Marines, but we're kind of thin on the ground on them now.
And from what I can see here, and I'm going to say this, Luke has pretty much wiped out everything that's on this board.
Well done.
And he's done a really great job. So we're going to have to bring some heavy reinforcements in on this side just to make him pay.
The only other thing that we've got now is we've got little gargoyles flying around. So these are flying monstrous creatures, and we've given them the ability, when they vector strike, they strike using their initiative as they're picking up Space Marines and pulling them away to impale them on the trees, just like in the books.
Oh, very nice.
So they're just swooping monstrous creatures flying around, and they've been attacking. They've picked up a couple of Terminators and some Space Marines and torn them to pieces above the battlefield.
That's really good. And just to make note for a second, while we're filming this, here comes Red Steel Alton. Sorry. Let's just check out the flaming goodness. Just take it in. Let's just breathe it in as we always do in every video. Just take a good look at that. There we go, let's move on. Right then, so Red Steel, Alton's just joined us back in the room.
Sorry.
And so, okay, Orc Painter Nerd, let's start off with what you've done here, because I know you've had a really heavy fight.
Yeah, there was a big group of Gene Stealers there that got shot to pieces basically with the weapons on the Terminators there. The Keris assault pattern on the special bowl that we're able to use for this campaign shot into, I'm not sure, it's the thing with the big lobber thing, I think.
Oh yeah, that's been destroyed, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's been destroyed, and also there
the
was
shield generator.
The shield generator destroyed that as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and you've done quite well, haven't you?
yeah, good rolling, lucky rolling.
And there was a lot of Marines on your side,
yeah.
and you've suffered a little losses here and there, but
yeah, half attack squad gone and a whole squad of Terminators have gone.
oh, that's nice. Well, let's move over to Marnius. Marnius, how are we doing?
Yeah.
I've got to say, you're in control
because there's nothing going on.
You're in control of your board at the moment, aren't you?
No, well I was. Fang's been immobilised, which is really irritating, because he was going to tank shop a big walker that was here.
Yeah.
But instead I used the Blood Angels and the Lunar Wolves Predators, and we shot him, I think, to death,
Yeah.
basically. I keep missing this huge thing here with that there. How it can't see it, I don't know. We've got like Lunar Walls and Emperor's Children still in close combat with it, trying to smash it to bits with melter bombs. And we had a combined effort with 2 dreadnoughts down here, the Emperor's Children and Lunar Walls, into a group of spiders, and we're down to 2 spiders left.
Yeah, 2,
Still
yeah.
fighting like a good one. And there was a group of spiders here running off. I shot at him, and I think I assaulted, and he lost something, and I killed him.
Very nice.
And that's where we are in this sector at the moment.
So you've actually done quite well.
Oh,
You've
no,
held
of
your
course,
board.
there was some Lunar Walls over there in control of Fulgrim.
Yeah.
Because I says, "Whoa, buddy, this is Horus speaking. Can you just sort them out for me?" And he combined with the Emperor's Children and shot a load of
That's fantastic.
bugs over that end.
So it's this middle board that's the contention. This is the pain in the backside for everybody at the moment. The Blood Angels have secured that side of it. The Lunar Wolves, along with the Emperor's Children, are holding this side of it. It's just this middle section. So it's going to be turn 3 now. We're popping off. We'll see at the end of turn 3 where the Griblies go first. See you later. Okay guys, so this was the end of turn 3. It's been a titanic, I mean when I say titanic, it's been a struggle and a fantastic fight. So Medj, let's start over here.
So everything that was there is dead apart from these new reinforcements. We've got some more of the AP3 horrible spiders and a couple more of our big characters, monstrous creatures come in.
Yeah.
We've lost an awful lot of the generic grunt work. We've still got a big squad of G-Stealers here that are mopping up, not G-Stealers, sorry, Gaunts that are mopping up the last remnants of Emperor's Children. Bless you.
There's how many Emperor's Children there? 2?
2.
2. Let's just take
There
time
was-
to look at that.
There was 7
For a
at the beginning
second.
of the turn.
Okay, let's put away now.
Um,
Right, let's move on. Flaming goodness. Okay, let's go. Come on.
Another big blob there. Did they kill all the Blood Angels?
No, there's one guy left there.
The rest of them were all asleep, apparently.
They caused like 11 wounds.
Oh, that's nasty. No, but I have noticed, and I think we're going to have to get Orc Painter Nerd over here for this one.
Right.
Come over, come on.
Okay.
Because what's his name? Sanguinius, is it?
Yeah,
Sanguinius.
Sanguinius, that's the
I
one.
keep forgetting. I was about to call him something else. Has appeared over here. What are you doing, fella?
Basically, he said to the only guard, "Look, guys, you cannot keep up with me. I'm going over there to fight that big bad boy over there."
So he's heading over to this, which is tiny. We've seen it before in other games. He's appeared onto the table along with some reinforcements, and Sanguinius is going for it. And this is the most heroic thing I've seen a Primarch do on this table so far, considering you're the only Primarch on the table.
Yeah.
So
The Bio-Titans have been really good so
Yeah,
far.
they've been
So
absolutely
popped
brilliant.
up. That one destroyed the Contemptor, shooting it in the back, and we've got another one over on the far corner, and that destroyed
A Predator.
Predator.
Took
Just
out
by
a
shooting
Predator.
it, Ball Predator by shooting up in the side. So they've already done really well.
So we're hoping for Orc Painter Nerd Sanguinius to come over there and rightfully bring down the pain on it.
Well, hopefully those wings will give it a bit of a flutter.
Yeah, we're going to see this, and then your boys can catch up later, can't they?
Yeah, in a
Right,
couple of hours.
let's go over to the other side of the table. Luke's been doing really well over here. You're holding your own, aren't you, Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. You're holding your own. You know, he's done pretty well. He's wiped out pretty much everything on this table, and we brought it all back in again. Just because he can. That's right. Okay, so we're over here. So what's been happening with your Blood Angels?
I'd shot into a nasty spider with a lance weapon, managed to take that down, but that's pretty much it, because as you can see, my Blood Angels have been thinned out quite a lot, really.
They have, haven't
Yeah,
they?
I lost a couple of bowls in the last round. Got to be careful how you say that, guys. 'cause
Every time you say a couple
Yeah,
of pounds,
exactly.
I get a giggle. So it's been really good. But I mean, Red Steel Orton, how are you feeling?
I'm sad, yeah. I haven't lost that much, to be fair. Still got my 3 Land Raiders. Fulgrim's on the table. He's on the way over to the Titan. And yeah, I'm doing alright. These Terminators are just eating everything in this part of the board.
They are doing really well, aren't they? Right, let's just talk to Jamie quickly. Because you haven't had that much fun, have you?
It's been entertaining, shall we say.
Yeah, you've done really well. So come on, tell us about what's happened.
Okay, well, the Terminators took out the last of these, so there's just a few Gaunts running away now.
Yeah.
And this area where we were having a large problem,
Right, so the tree, which was there, I would use this as my pointy stick, it's so much easier. The tree that was there has now been taken down, but it did fall that side. Did any men die?
no, they all managed to dodge out of the way, fortunately.
Nice.
Saved by their armour.
Yeah, a bit close. The other units of spiders have all been wiped out now, as have the tree healers.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So they've all been
things, yeah.
burned through the heavy flamers on Rylanar and the 2 squads next to them. So they're all gone, and the flying gargoyles managed to take off one of my apothecaries again.
Hey.
He's been carried away.
Fantastic. So he's pinned up against the tree somewhere, isn't he, being eaten? Okay, let's move over to Mac. What's happened over here?
So, been doing some combined shooting over there with the Emperor's Children, haven't we? With the majority of my attacks and devos. I think we did something, didn't we? We killed a few.
2 squads.
You did, you took out 2 squads, yeah.
I killed a squad of something that was here. It was all crawly things. I don't know what they were. They're dead now. I was moving a few things over just to back up, but didn't work. Various shots. I think the orbital did cause a couple of wounds.
Yeah,
on
it
there.
did. It's down to 7 wounds now.
Six
wounds
wounds
now. Ooh,
and I shot with this tactical squad. It's another unit of swarmy-like things that were there.
Yeah.
They're dead
yeah.
now as well. But you know, the real crux of it is now horrors can come on.
Yeah, about time.
Yeah.
This is what we've been waiting for. So basically, once the tree was gone, they're allowed to use their orbital bombardments or scheduled bombardments. They all come into play. So they laid them out and laid out some pain onto the enemy. And now we're going to be moving over to turn 4, which will mean we'll see more flyers entering the table, and all the reinforcements that they've been waiting for will turn up. So I'll see you guys at the end of turn 4. Okay guys, here we are. It's the end of turn 4. Oh God, I'm going to have to make sounds. Ah! What's happened, Matt?
They're winning.
Yeah, tell us what's been going on.
So we've had some more reserves turn up here. The gargoyles, the flying creatures, have swooped across and taken out a couple of the devastators. The Biotitan that was there shot at the devastators and took some out.
And the rhino.
And the rhino
and it assaulted the Damocles pattern rhino as well, and it destroyed the Lunar Wolf special.
Well, before we talk
Oh,
about that, before we talk about that, we'll go around to the other side of the
Yeah.
table and we'll talk about what happened with that. But let's talk about the megarachnids.
So the megarachnids, there's the one known Emperor's Children sergeant down there who probably isn't going to survive very.
And I've got to
long
say, they've been
anymore.
really good. They've held off quite a
Those
lot.
two tactical squad of the Emperor's Children and the Lunar Wolves have been just a rock there for
Yeah.
the entire game. It's a shame to see him go. Over here is completely purple territory with a splattering of red. Another surviving Emperor's Children sergeant who was relieved by the the sanguinary guard there. A couple of our spiders are just running away. We've got some spiders here in the middle milling around that are probably going to go and eat some devastators.
Nice, nice. And we've still got these guys here running forward.
Yep. And then round we've still got our big walker and a couple of little spiders, again in deep in Blood Angels held territory.
I've got to say, the Blood Angels this end have done really, really well. I'm impressed. I may award them an extra point at the end of the game. But let's talk about what else is happening. There was a load of... let's talk about Redstall Orton. There's a load of gene stealers around here.
Sanguinius took care of them before I got to shoot.
Ah,
So I took out half of this squad there.
unbelievable. Oh, you've just turned up, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Sanguinius, who's being played by
Right.
Orc Painter Nerd, so we all know. Tell us what's happened.
Well, he killed a few stealers down there, just mopped the floor with him, really.
Just a little bit, a bit of a little scrap, just
Yeah.
getting ready, just loosening himself up for the big one. Yeah?
Consolidated forward for the big one, and flies came in. Lots of. This is a sneak preview. This is a commission. I'm using it.
Oh, you
So you did, yeah. You did well here, mate. He actually put a wound on. Tiny is it? So
Yeah, it's
there you
tiny,
go.
yeah. There you go. Let's just get a look at that so you can see how it's coming along.
Yeah.
There you go. Less promotion, more talk. Let's
Yeah.
go. So you've taken a wound off that with this.
Yes.
What about the Emperor's Children one? Didn't do anything at all.
Failed to wound, I'm afraid.
How many wounds have we got on this now? 7 wounds left.
More fun for Sanguinius.
More fun for Sanguinius. Well, we hope that he does really well. Okay, so got to be careful I don't knock anything over. Blood Angels, as usual, are holding their ground here. We did have a Lunar Wolf appear. Is that right, Mac?
Yeah, it charged the walker thing there.
Yeah, and it got killed.
Yeah.
It got killed in hand to hand, but that's not too bad. How many wounds did that do?
Took off 2 whole points.
2 whole points off that. So we're down to 6, is it now, or 7? Down to 7. So we're doing well. We're going to move around here. I dropped that.
And for the fact that you dropped it, it put a wound on the queen.
Yeah, you can't argue that. So this is shot over at the Queen. So what's happened is the Queen's burst out of the ground there. It caused a load of damage. How many men died there? 2?
Two lunars.
Just 2 Lunars, and that was it. Let's talk about what's happened here. Come on, explain what's gone on.
Oh, well, firstly,
This is the best part.
I was flying over in the assault ram.
Now, just to be fair, we've used the rule.
Really
That's
cool.
really cool.
Yeah.
So, just so you, if you don't know, if you've not watched this before, they say to me, I've got this fantastic idea. We use this rule called really cool. So they say to me, look, Brian, the horse jumps out, he does something, and I say, well, if you can roll a 6, it will happen. And it all depends whether you can roll a 6. So tell us the story.
So it didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen.
And I just ended up landing in front of him, basically.
Yeah. So basically, you were flying over in the
In the ram.
ram. The ram flies past. Horse jumps out. The idea is that you're going to land on it, assault straight away. On a roll of a 6, you could assault straight away, but you failed to roll, so you've landed in front of it.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about what's happened with the Emperor's Children.
Well, to prevent the Queen actually getting the assault on Horus, the Lunar Wolf Dreadnought, Rylanar, Solomon Demeter, Fabius Bile, and the Legion Command Squad all assaulted the Queen.
Yeah,
All but Rylanar actually survived.
that's fantastic.
So Rylanar did explode, didn't actually wound anything fortunately in the explosion, but one of the Legion Command actually wounded the Queen despite her 1-up armor.
So
save.
she's down from 6 wounds to
4.
down to 4. So she's done pretty cool. Well, she survived it at least. So, and you guys have done pretty well on it. Let's talk about this. What's happened over here?
Brought in a couple of flyers. This Talon down here shot down a couple of the gargoyles.
Yeah, gargoyle
Yeah,
flyers.
killed them. I did combined shooting here, whittled down. I think that's I don't know, quite a few died.
30,
Yeah, it's a 30-man squad, yeah.
It was 30, there's not
And I shot, I don't know, I can't remember what I shot with the, at the Titan. The Titan.
Let's talk about that first.
Yeah, well, I shot at that with the Titan, oh my god, I've lost the power of speech.
So you
I shot
at
with
that.
the Storm Eagle
That's
at the
right.
Titan, and I did cause a wound, I
Yeah.
think.
Yes.
Right, there was X amount of wounds left on it. Fang was sat there, Primarch Land Raider. I decided to tank shock him.
Yeah.
You accepted death or glory.
Yeah.
Yeah. In doing that, you blew up my Land Raider, but I also caused how many?
6 wounds or something.
Yeah, a
outrageous.
lot of wounds.
7 wounds, wasn't it?
Yeah,
A lot of
wounds.
wounds, and that killed the Titan.
That did. Yeah.
So we both died.
So you both died, but it was worth it because
Oh,
I
it's
gave
worth
you.
Land Raider.
I gave you quite a few points.
Initially, it reduced it to 1 wound. It was.
It was
Oh,
the
right.
Night Warden with his Strength D weapon
That's
took the
it.
final wound.
That's
off.
right, Knight's Warden, which
And
is
my
over
Land
there.
Raider took a couple of wounds.
And you too, and there he is. Look at that happy boy. Okay, so all in all, it's been fantastic. We're now moving on to turn 5. This is the make or break. We're hoping to see the Primarchs get in with the Queen and the Sanguinius taking out Tiny, which we know is going to happen. Okay, so we're going to see you at the end of turn 5. Take care. Okay, guys, so it's the end of turn 5. Matt, walk us through it, Mr. Medgeworth. What's happened over here?
We died a lot.
Come on, we want to know what's going
We
on.
had some
dude.
spiders down here. We had a couple of the kind of bigger grippy walkers that you can see there, and they've just been shot to the pieces by the surviving members of the Lunar Wolves.
They've just not been shot to pieces, they've been shot to the pieces.
To the pieces, to all of the pieces.
Okay, cool, yeah.
So we've just got the one there left on 1 wound.
Yeah.
Down here we had a couple more reinforcements come in that have been smacked up and shot up by the surviving Emperor's children that have kind of secured this little area. And then
We had some reinforcements here.
Had some reinforcements here, and the
They've been
Sanctuary
wiped out,
Guard just
yeah.
wiped them out.
That's the Primarch's Honour Guard have done that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who were abandoned. We've got one of the little flyers left who is evading. Oh no, 2 more down there that are kind of evading the planes, because now there's planes on, they're not safe at all.
Yeah, there's loads of flyers, loads of flyers on the table.
And then other than that, we had Tiny and the Queen.
Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to move over here. We're going to go and talk about Tiny now. Oh, actually, first of all, let's just talk about the personal challenge that Red Steel Alton had against a very hard Gribbly. And this was where your Primarch was.
Yep.
What happened?
I got my Primarch out with the Honour Guard and 5 Terminators and Power Fists and punched it to mush.
You beat it, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was your own personal challenge.
It was.
And you
I
did well.
passed. Thank you.
How do you feel?
Pumped.
Yeah, so you should, because that was a mighty battle. That was a really good battle. Okay, we're going to go over to Orc Painter Nerd. I think just the look on your face
Thanks.
just says it all. Explain what happened.
We issued a challenge to Tiny.
Yeah.
He's not actually that tiny, really. And I had a wound put on Sanguinius, and 1 round, Tiny went down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sanguinius is definitely conditioning his hair after
Yeah.
that one.
Going to do his makeup.
Yeah.
Get in there. He's sorted. But that was an impressive round. You took
Yeah,
him down
definitely.
quite quickly. 5 wounds just gone just like that.
Yeah.
You beat him. That's fantastic. That's your personal challenge. That is done for the Primarchs on this side. Luke, as usual, has done massively well. In fact, I may be awarding him extra points actually for this because he's actually been the man of the match on this side of the table and done really well. There was a big Gribbly there, Luke. You took it out.
Yeah, exploded though, took out a load of my guys.
Oh, dear. Yeah, because you had a load of guys down here, didn't you? That was just bad luck, but you did really well there. You're in combat here as well.
Yeah.
So we'll go. This is the exciting part. I'm going to move around here, try not to knock anything over. I did knock that over. I dropped it. I just want you to know I dropped that because it's so well beautifully painted. Let's get over here. This is going to talk about the Emperor's Children. As you can see, the Primarch for the Emperor's Children, Fulgrim, is moving up here now, along with his Honour Guard and Terminators, to join Horus, who's in a massive battle. But we're going to come back to that in a second. What's happened with the Emperor's Children with you?
Legion Dread has come in, heavy flamed, took out one of the megarachnids here. The other one's now on 2 wounds, so hopefully that'll get a charge in there and survive to take out another one. Everything else is, as you've already said, concentrating on the Queen at the moment round here.
Okay, let's talk to Horus. Mac, Marnius Augustus Calgar.
Yeah, we had a little scrap. He saved some of his wounds, but I did cause a wound on the Queen.
You slapped it, didn't you?
Yeah, and I've just basically just shot the few scattered units.
So who's come out here? Is this...
That's Abaddon
Yeah.
and his merry men, and he's decided... Oh yeah, there was a huge...
There was a massive unit there,
What was
wasn't
that?
Massive unit of Hormigor.
Yeah.
I basically shot with everything.
And wiped it out.
Like
So-
strange shots in from everywhere.
So basically all of this...
Yeah, and some of them up there.
Yeah, I've taken all of this that was out. So
Yeah.
that's fantastic. Now we rolled to see whether it continued. The game does continue to round 6. We're hoping that this is going to be taken out and a few other bits and pieces to complete the game and earn some extra points. So we'll see you at the beginning, or the end, sorry, of turn 6. See you later. Hi guys, here we are. It's the end. We finished. The game is over. It's been bloody amazing. I've really enjoyed it. Matt,
Hello.
how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad.
So let's just talk about what's happened over here.
So on the last turn, we had our last megarachnid, kind of like big Gribbly there. Walked up to the Fulgrim's Land Raider and just flipped it on its back, just smashed it in half.
Fantastic.
Blew it to pieces. So that was really good. The one down here fell, took 2 of the Lightning Claw Terminators with it, but then the Thunderhammer guys just turned it into soup. So that was the last thing of that died. We had a couple of gargoyles still flying around that just got shot out of the sky as well around here, but pretty much this whole section's been thoroughly secured for the last few game turns.
Yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. It's been a fantastic section over here, fantastic part of the game over here. Come on, let's Tris. Oh, a Red Steel, Alton, Towers. Let's sorry, go on. Let's talk about what happened with Fulgrim over there. What did you do?
Basically, that Gribbly last turn went over, made my roll as well, used the Furious Primarch punch thing,
Yeah.
and actually got it through.
But to do that, you have to sacrifice all your hits, don't you?
Yeah, it's just basically one attack, made my attack, and then it was D6 wounds and I rolled a 1.
But that's what they needed, to take one wound off it, because it's down to 2 wounds. Sanguinius, Orc Painter Nerd, what did you do here?
To be fair, it was just a case of moving him up. This area has been really cleared out down here by my other Blood Angels player down here. So he literally left me nothing to do. He did such a good job. So yeah.
I mean, he's held this board
He
brilliantly.
really has.
I think it's going to be
Cleared it
man
out.
of the match for me.
Definitely, yeah.
Right, Luke, you had some Gribblies, didn't you?
Yeah, literally I just charged Furioso in and let him take them alone.
And that's him just there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just literally took all 3 out, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job. This whole side has been amazing. So I'm going to stroll down here. Furioso, fantastic character. Let's move over here. Okay, let's talk about Horus. What did you do?
All Horus did is just basically finish off the Queen with the last 2 wounds, I think it was.
And I think that's just that Horus done it, really. So let's just talk about your favourite moment in this game, Mac.
My favourite moment in this game? Trying to get the cool roll and failed miserably. Landed just in front of him.
There was a few other bits I kind of liked.
And the tank shot.
Yeah, tank shot for me was beautiful.
Yeah.
You sacrificed a Land Raider to try and take out the the Bio Time, which is brilliant. So all in all, fantastic game there. Let's talk up with you, little man. Come on.
I'd say that the best moment for me is finally taking down that damn tree that let us have our bombardments and all our reserves. When it finally went, really turned the game for us.
That was actually really cool. Matt?
Yeah. I don't know. It's been another really good Apocalypse game, and I can't pick just one moment out of it. You know, there's so much going on. Like something when it's taken out the big Bio Titan. There's a Blood Angel fan in me. Love that one dearly. So you know, just everything going on. It's proper manic.
So you really enjoyed the whole aspect of the whole
Yeah,
thing. Fantastic. Okay, Buddha, come on.
It was really good. Everything was good fun. I enjoyed playing megarachnids, but the favourite thing was Lupercal getting pushed out of the cestus as it flew over the top.
Nice.
Just push him out. That was a lot of fun.
Okay, Luke.
I think my favourite moment had to be at the end of my second turn when I realised I'm practically on my own down this end of the board, so I cleared the board, and then everything big came the next turn. It was brilliant.
Okay, Orc Painter Nerd, for
Victory
you.
of my own
Oh,
success.
I enjoyed the whole game on the whole. It's nice to actually go from board to board and see the different action that's going on, but if I had to pick one moment, it was probably the fight with Tiny. It's like, it took me ages to get there, but when I got there, it was pretty cool.
And it was over just like that.
Yeah,
it was fantastic. Okay, Red Steel Ordered.
I know it's going to be a bit selfish, but just this little lone guy here. I think he survived about 4 different waves of Steelers, Gaunts and everything. He's still stood there.
He did a fantastic job. Matt?
I have to say, when the gargoyles, because we all had them on the tree at the beginning, and when they all took flight and just flew across the board and picked up apothecaries and tech marines, terminators, that one terminator they just plucked up and tore them to pieces in midair.
Oh, didn't someone try a tank?
Yeah, we tried to do a attack. We decided he probably 4 or 5 of them might need to live that
but
way.
one of them couldn't. I mean, that was just really
It wasn't
funny.
a rhino, it was a Land Raider.
It was a Land Raider, yeah. So, you know, that's not going to happen. So, all in all, I thought it was a fantastic game. It's been intense because it's been up and down. One minute you thought that they were going to get wiped out, and then the next minute they just trashed everything. So, I've really enjoyed it. So, I want to thank everybody for turning up. Well done, you guys. You've earned 1,265 points or 35 points. 1,235, I think it was. So that's fantastic. That's a lot of points earned. The next game is the Lords of Sharoom, which will be the Necron, which is going to be a fantastic battle. So guys, listen, take care of yourselves and we'll see you soon.